And Mock's like, who is this witch? And Thrax, newly revived and restored to his original size, breaking on the Silver's ship. Silver actually does not get fight time in Season 1. He has to wait till Season 2. Instead we get Scroop, who's like the real villain of Treasure Planet, if you want to go for the traditional morality delineations. I love this matchup. I love it. Mostly because, spoilers, I get to watch Scroop die. Like, okay, I don't hate Scroop, but I'll never forgive him for what he did to Jim Hawkins. And that was also a really great intro for Thrax. Chernabog! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, I'm one of those irrational Chernabog fans. Versus the Nightmare King. Yeah, Little Nemo is actually another one of those movies I haven't seen. I've heard mixed things about it. Some people say it's good, some people say it's horrible. Nostalgia critics think it's horrible. I actually kind of want to see it, just so I can form my own opinion on it. And here's where Chernabog summons the dead Nazis. Okay, so I went through this nerd phase, where I once researched everything about Bald Mountain, a real place. It's in the Ukraine. It's called Eliza Hora. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. And it's cursed. Like, literally. They say in the past, occult things used to happen there. Witches would have rituals. It was also the major sites of battles in World War II and by the Soviet Army. And they each had troop bases up there. So it's my headcanon that all those undead that Chernabog is summoning are Nazis. Because that would make sense with this whole, you know, I'm the devil, I'm the incarnation of evil. And down goes the Nightmare King. You cannot grasp the true form of Chernabog's attack! Oh my, I wonder if Shan-Yu is not dead. I think every single tournament that Shan-Yu has been in, because there are a lot of spin-offs to this, if you didn't know that, which you probably did if you're watching this. Every single tournament that uses him has used this shot, I think. I know Disney Heroes vs. Villains did. Can't remember if Disney vs. Marvel did or not. I'll get to the others when I have time. Yeah, Shan-Yu actually goes on to do a lot more, and he actually creates one of my favorite factions in my all-time favorite faction in Season 2.
I expect nothing but the best from a war hero of your caliber.
And Frodo is taking his cues from Ratcliffe. And yes! This! It had always been my headcanon.
We got ourselves
The deal?
Okay, my bro.
We're back! Vengeance. It had always been my headcanon, Princess and the Frog, that the friends on the other side dragged him to the Greek underworld, and he had to pay his debt off to Hades. So when that happened, I was just so psyched! And the two of them actually have this bromance that I love. And like I said, Hades has the best story arc. Facilier's part in the story arc is also great. And now Ruber's starting to get his act together, his acne potion, teaming up with Rasputin. Ooh, Gary Oldman, oh darn it! Why can't you act? I know you can, because Zorg. And Rasputin and Ruber also have an epic bromance. Oh, this is wonderful! This is wonderful! Yes! Yes! The only thing I can say is win. Oh, I love that end shot. That's just a perfect closer. There's many other things I used to think about the Horned King. One of the things that made me like him so much initially. I'm gonna get so much crap for saying this. He always seemed to me like a male version of Maleficent. Now, I realize that not an apt comparison, because Maleficent has, you know, a little bit of a tood. You know, we've invited everyone. Oh, and even the rabble. And she, you know, she has grace and elegance, and the Horned King is kind of just a rehash of all the cliches about Maleficent. It's kind of like a gender-bent photocopy of Maleficent. But again, that's what I liked about him. And so the alliance of the two is, I approve of it just as much as I approve of the Hades and Facilier alliance bromance. And yeah, I actually do kind of ship Hades and Facilier. I'm surprised it took me till now to come up with talking about shipping. So I'm one of those rabid shipper people. You've been warned. You've really been warned. I just ran out of things to say about this run. Let's keep going, shall we? Before it gets any more awkward than it already is.